Ferrari have been left frustrated in 2023 as Red Bull continue to dominate at each and every Grand Prix. Ferrari boss Fred Vasseur has labelled Red Bull's wind tunnel allowance penalty for breaching the 2021 cost cap as a big joke, with the Milton Keynes-based team dominating both world championships in 2023. With 12 races in the rearview mirror, Red Bull are still holding onto a 100% record of race victories, and reigning world champion Max Verstappen has claimed each of the last 8 Grand Prix wins as he hurtles towards an inevitable third successive Drivers' Championship triumph. Christian Horner's team found themselves in hot water last year when reports circulated that the team had breached the cost cap for the 2021 campaign. The team were ultimately found to have broken the cost cap restrictions and were docked 10% of their wind tunnel allocation for the current season, along with a financial penalty. Speaking to Italian news outlet La Gazzetta dello Sport, Vasseur claimed, "A penalty like last year really isn't severe. If it should be necessary again, such a penalty should be much heavier. You have to keep in mind that a technical advantage will translate into a sporting advantage. Therefore, the penalty should be sporting and not a fine. In soccer, if you use a hand, it's a penalty. They don't give you a non-sporting penalty. The deduction of 10% wind tunnel time is a big joke. They have already done most of the work by then." With Red Bull sitting pretty at the top of both championships heading into the second half of the season, the team can afford to turn their efforts to the RB19's successor. Given the scale of the team's advantage, it is unlikely that the 10% penalty will prove to be any real hindrance to Horner and the rest of the team. Ferrari, on the other hand, are far from content with their position in the team performance order. The Scuderia headed into the 2023 campaign expecting to build on the front-running pace they demonstrated during the first half of the previous season, but the opposite scenario played out. The Italian giants currently sit P4 in the Constructors' Championship at the midway point of the season, but trail third-placed Aston Martin by just 4 points. However, the team is still struggling to understand the inconsistencies of the SF23, and are unlikely to gain much ground on Mercedes as long as that stays true.